Tank hit that nigga. He hit him, boom.
Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney have been looking to fight each other for quite some time. And Turki Alalshik has revealed that Gervonta Davis will face Devin Haney in Saudi Arabia. Hector Garcia is among one of many pros who believe that this fight will be an entertaining one. And Hector stated, quote, Gervonta will win against Shakur because of his power. In the end, the fight will be pretty even, but Gervonta's power will come out on top again. I gotta face them both. It would be a very even and entertaining fight, but Devin is very astute. He's sneaking away. He knows how to move around the ring, and I think he will definitely be a good challenge for Gervonta. At one point, Terrence Crawford thought that Devin Haney would be able to beat Gervonta Davis, but he's since changed his mind on that matter. Terrence stated, quote, I always said Devin would beat Tank, you know what I mean? But the way Lomachenko is landing them left hands in Haney, it's gonna be kind of tough for Haney to win getting hit like that from Tank. But styles make fights. Gervonta really wasn't impressed to hear that people were saying he was beaten in a sparring match with Devin, and Gervonta stated, quote, motherfucker can even stop someone with 8 ounces of gloves, and you think he can stop someone with 14 or 16? Adrian Broner tried to clear the air on what happened during sparring between the two fighters.
Did you ever see him spar any of them?
Yeah.
What happened? Who he sparred?
Y'all know what happened, man.
I don't know.
He sparred Devin. It's packed, it's hot. They get in there. Tank hit that nigga. He hit him, boom. Then he hit him again, and he went out. I jumped in the ring because at the time Devin is 17. He calmed down, and they got back to working, Tank got a little bit more fatigue, and once they kept going, Devin got the best of him.
Oh, okay.
But in a real fight time with 8-ounce gloves on, bye.
Maurice Lee was also present for the sparring session, and he's trying to put his point of view out there.
So, what you think about that Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson fight down the line? Like, do you feel like that it's not gonna happen because of the weight?
Yeah, honestly, from what I've seen, because I sparred them both, like I sparred Shakur too, straight out, off the boat, just no real trainers. That's one thing I do. I just hop in there with anybody, so that make you better. But Devin will definitely beat Shakur, definitely. So
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. From what I've seen, from sparring, from being in the ring with them, Shakur defensive wise is, you can say he's better than Devin defensively because he don't do as much as Devin. Devin gonna take risks. At least with me, we was trading.
What do you think about Kevin, Tank and Devin? You think it'll happen?
I see Devin trying to make that happen. I don't know why Tank. He seemed like he don't want to make the fight. You talking? I don't know. I don't know why Tank ain't hopped on the fight. I see Dev trying to make it happen, but I don't know if they sparred though. I was there for that sparring. So the sparring I seen at the Mayweather gym, I would say Dev got the best of him.
So you think what you've seen in that sparring, you think that is what would happen in real life?
So I see that fight playing out. Dev is a really, really smart boxer, skill wise. So I think he got outboxed Tank. If I gotta drop the bag on one, all right, I would say I will put, just because I was in the ring with him and I know how he was adjusting and handling, with me sparring, I would say Dev. I would pick Dev. He could come out on top on all those guys.
Many people have referred back to previous sparring sessions between Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis, but Gervonta assures people that the sparring was a one-way bout with interference stopping him.
Adrian had the weigh-in. So from his weigh-in, they meet us at the food spot. So from there, we go to the gym. So remind you, they already got this set up. Floyd already got it set up. He already posted on Instagram. It probably was like 100 people in there, and he turned the heat up. That's what Floyd do. He turned the heat up in in the gym while
Right.
you in there. So he turned the heat up. Boom. We spar, but while we sparring, Floyd is in the ring. Like every time I'm punching, Floyd like grab my hand, like yank it back, where so I can't even punch Devin. So it was times that like I catch Devin, boom, or I'm about to swing and Floyd like yank my hand back, or he'll push me to the ropes. Like he was actually like touching me while we were sparring. Like
Why?
Like, he was, cause it was like Devin was his guy, cause Devin was training at his gym. Probably about like a couple months. No, this was recently, not recently, but probably like 2 years ago. I asked Devin to like come to like spar me. And he was like, "No, I ain't no sparring partner." I had somebody hit him up that was close to him, like come spar me. He was like, "No, I ain't no."
But why would he say no to that?
Mike Tyson doesn't think that fans should be looking at old sparring sessions as a way to decide who would win now. And Mike stated, quote, "It's a great possibility. He could retire unbeaten, but then you've got Devin Haney and you've got Shakur. They're the only two guys who are possibly a threat to him. I'm disgusted that he only gets compared to me. There's so many other great fighters that he reminds me of. Pernell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather. He's a bruiser too when he wants to be a bruiser. He's a special fighter. So his only threats are Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. They are experienced. I know they boxed before, and some people got the advantage over others in sparring. Sparring is not like fighting. For some reason, people don't fight as hard as they spar, and some people don't train as hard as they fight. There's some strange dynamics in that." Bob Arum was concerned about Gervonta's chances considering the fact that he had been away at jail for a bit of time. And Bob stated, quote, "Well, I would give it to Devin, but again, Gervonta is not going to be in a position soon to fight at that level of Devin Haney. No, because he's going to have to serve the term in jail. And if you serve in jail, no matter how well they treat you, you're going to get out of shape and so forth. So when he comes back, he's going to have to spend a lot of time getting into shape. Well, 2 months is a lot of time for an athlete, where he's not running and so forth, where he's cooped up in jail. Maybe he gets an hour or 2 hours out of his cell. He isn't going to be in 100% best shape. Don't say that because I know for a fact that he wouldn't be. No human being will be." Devin Haney also used this fact as a way to poke fun of Gervonta and stake his claim as he posted, quote, "He can't leave his house. Gervonta has shown that he's back training though, and he doesn't look like he's lost a step." Devin Haney is getting tired of the back and forth though, as he has finally told Gervonta to shut up and get the fight made. Devin stated, quote, "I've been calling that dude out for years. He only says something when I get into a fight, but now I don't. We can fight now wherever he chooses. He said we don't know how to get in contact with him. We'll have your people reach out, Gervonta." Devin has been claiming that this is the biggest fight in boxing to be made at this time, and Devin stated, quote, "Tank Davis, I think that's the biggest fight in boxing to be real. You know, we all know what kind of draw he is. You know, we know what kind of draw I'm becoming, and I think it's a huge fight." Bill Haney doesn't seem too impressed by Gervonta anymore though, and he stated, quote, "Who would have thought that would have been the toughest task for the former face of boxing, Gervonta Davis? The more I watch him, the less confidence I see in the kid. The kid is built up and manufactured against slow-footed Mexican fighters. He's never fought anyone that resembles Devin. The last time we were in the ring together, he got cooked." Tim Bradley has a feeling that Gervonta is going to get exposed soon if he goes up against the right kind of fighter though, and Tim stated, quote, "See, Haney don't get a whole lot of credit because he ain't got no power, so a lot of people not going to give him credit. A whole lot of credit because they like, how are you going to hurt this guy? But they don't really realize that you don't have to have power to be able to outbox a guy, be able to outthink a guy. Floyd has shown that many times. Haney is not Floyd, but he has his way. He's pretty technical in a sense, but he's really tactically sound. He knows how to do the right things at the right time. So I think Tank ain't really fought a guy that has that same mentality like him. I really do think that it's going to come soon, and that's the reason they don't put Tank in the ring with anybody that's threatening, because they know they see exactly what I see, and they know exactly what I know. That's why it took so long for Spence to get in the ring with Crawford. Saudi Arabia really seems interested in booking the fight at a super event later this year too, and Michael Benson posted a quote from His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh that stated, quote, "I want Davis and I to send a message now to Al Heyman. Let's do the job, brother. I want to see Haney in my country. I will try to do it in 2024. According to Dan Raphael, a potential date has been put out there for Gervonta's return to the ring, and he stated, quote, "The first boxing event from Al Heyman's PBC on Amazon Prime Video is reportedly being planned for March 30th and will likely be a PPV.